Hello. I am off to work. I'm on a roll today. 2 videos. Woohoo, go me. Alright, earlier I was telling you guys about my trance experience and my great grandmother Matilda. And I told you I want to make a video. Oh, sorry about that, guys. My camera fell. This video is going to be really about the Hallow. The in-between of our world and the other realms. The Hallow is something that I have become very obsessed with. I mean, not really obsessed, I guess you could say. Very drawn to. And I feel this deep connection with it. It is, oh, I'm so sorry for that, Claire. I just feel strongly about it and the connection that I am hoping to grow with the Hallow. It is the ultimate in-between to me. It is the bridge, that space between the two realms, between our world and the other world, the microcosm and the macrocosm, if you will. It's not necessarily the ultimate consciousness, sorry, I have such a hard time saying that freaking word. It is not necessarily the consciousness of the planet. It's not a deity. It was actually funny in my lesson, he actually compared it to the movie Avatar and the great tree that they worship. I have not seen that movie. I know, really, everybody's seen that movie. So it's making me really want to see it now because I really want to see how the comparison is with it. I'm still learning a lot about the Hallow. It's something within the past couple months that I've really been very drawn to, very connected with. When I sit outside and when I call on the spirits, I call on the spirit of the Hallow because it is something that is very important to me that I really feel that I can make a connection with. It really helps you in that connection to the other realms and to your deities, your spirits, your ancestors. You know, it is that ultimate power, that ultimate place that helps you grow and learn with the other realms and the spirits. It's kind of hard for me to express how and what the Hallow is because I don't necessarily feel that it is something, but I don't feel that it's nothing either. It's a bridge. It's that in-between twilight realm. Not even a realm. It's neither here nor there. And you can tap into it anywhere. It's the tree, the white tree of Lunea is also there. It is the receiver, the receptor of the Hallow. And the tree of Faywin is the tree on the other side. And they are not necessarily the same tree, but they're not necessarily different either. They are two sides of one tree. Lunea, the tree of Lunea, is the tree that helps carry the spirits of our ancestors and the spirits of the dead to the other realms through the Hallow with the branches. And the white tree of Faywin is the tree that helps the fairy realm and the realm of the elven and fae beings connect and to transfer to our realm. But it doesn't necessarily make the fae and the fairies come to this realm. It just helps them connect. I'm sorry, I just realized my hand was in you guys' face. Like, my bad. Bitch, get your hand out my face, girl. Sorry. Anyway. So, to me, that is a lot of what I've been learning about recently. Like I said, it's all part of my Ash, Birch, and Willow tradition course study. I am not initiated into ABW. I hopefully will be one day. It is what I am working to. And it's the Hallow and the white tree have really spoken to me. That is where my main following is. Oh, real quick, I'm going to pause for 1 second. I want to show you this. You see, this is the graveyard that I pass by every day on my way to work. Ooh, my bad, there's a car behind me and he's angry. It's beautiful, and it's so cool because half of it, it's really small. Like, it's literally, that's it. That's the whole graveyard. Half of it is very old, And then as you get closer to this end, you can tell it's a lot newer. So it's very interesting because I actually on my way home from work last night, stopped there, and I didn't go inside because I didn't have a lot of time, so I didn't have very much time. I wasn't, prepared to sit there and wait for an answer, and so I really just went there to show my respect and leave an offering and really connect. And it was really cool because right as I was doing that, I could just feel the presence. I actually, a couple times, oh my god, I am so sorry. Sorry, my bad. I could feel and hear somebody walking behind me. And every time I turned around, of course, there was nobody there. And so I really thought it wasn't like a bad presence. Like, I didn't feel like nervous or scared or anything. Honestly, the only thing I was really worried about was that a car was going to drive by because, I mean, it is a back road, but there's a little biker bar right there. So that road, there is always somebody driving on it. And there may not be a lot of people. But I was really worried somebody was going to drive on it and, like, call the police or something if they thought I was trespassing. Or, something. People around here are stupid as shit, basically. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off topic. You guys just know I am total ADD over here. But anyway, so back to the Hallow and the tree of Faywin and the tree of Lunea. Lunea is the spirit of the other realms. It is the it is the realm of the spirits, and it is the realm of the deities. It is the other world, the realm that our ancestors travel to reconstruct and rest before they are reborn, and it is the realm that she of the White Round is in, and where you can also connect with he of the deep-wooded places. Faywin is the fairy realm, the realm of our fairy and elven friends and beings, and that is, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. So, and that the tree is what helps connect us and the beings to those realms. Like I said, for Lunea, the white tree of Lunea, the spirits of the dead, are absorbed into the tree, and they get to travel into the other realm of Lunea through the branches. And the Faywin, at least in my perspective of it, this isn't like something that is concrete that I read, but at least this for me is how I feel about it. Not with Lunea, but with Faywin, I feel that the fairies, yes, they can use the branches as traveling, but I feel more like the fairies have more of a connection to the roots. I feel like, because, the branches, they more connect to the sky and the other realms, and as in the spirits of the dead. Especially because, the saying that back in the old days, the sun would travel from one side to the other, collecting the spirits of the dead as he travels through the sky realm. So I feel, the branches are more connected to the spirits of the dead as they travel into the other realm. And the roots, being the Fae and the elven beings, how they are more connected to the nature spirits on the earth and this realm, but not this realm, that they connect more to the roots. I feel that the Fae travel easier through the roots in the bottom of the tree because they are connected to that part of it. And so at least that's how I perceive it. I mean, that's not something I read, that's just how I look at it. It just makes more sense to me. I'm sorry if I keep saying and I'm rambling a lot. It's just this road is really windy, and it's really kind of annoying. So I'm trying to make sure I keep my eye on the road because there's a lot of big trucks and tractors and stuff. And I don't know who the fuck thought it was a good idea for some stupid ass bitch to come up on this motherfucking road with a big ass truck. Like, this road is like literally like 5 feet wide, literally, for two sides. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but it's just, that makes me so mad. Like, this is another big truck I'm coming up on right now, and they literally are taking up the whole motherfucking road. It makes no sense to me. I'm so sorry I'm cussing, but it's just, I deal with this every day on my way to work, and it pisses me off because, oh shit, and oh, yep, see? And that's why. Because you can't see around it. Yep. Sorry. I'm very sorry about that. So, but those are my thoughts on, at least my beginning thoughts. This is actually kind of, it's not going to be a series that I'm thinking of doing, but more like a mini series. because there is so, like, obviously I barely even touched on the Hallow. I just really gave you my first glance perspective of it. There's so much more and so much more in depth and so much more as you connect and grow with it to learn from it. So it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part of the craft for me, and I love being able to really kind of sit there and perceive it for me, and especially the tree. I love it. It's something that I'm very drawn to. So I kind of, as I grow with it, I kind of want to, I'm going to make a couple more videos about it, on what I'm learning through it. Like right now, I'm really kind of, like, I call in it and I try and connect with it as much as possible, but I'm just beginning to learn about the Hallow and the white tree of Faywin and Lunea. It's, you know, there's so much more. It's a whole other world of a craft for me, and I love it. So that is my plans. That's what, you know, at least my first automatic perspective of the Hallow and the white tree is for me. It's also very cool. The Pleiades, the seven sisters, considered for the white tree of Lunea. The seven sisters, the Pleiades, are the seven stars in the sky, and they are above the white tree of Lunea. The white tree of Faywin doesn't have them because the Pleiades are connected with the spirits of the dead to help guide them on to Lunea. So, like I said, that for me, it completely helps with my perception of the tree of Faywin, because the Pleiades stars in the sky help guide the spirits of the dead to the other realms, spirit branches, and there is no Pleiades no stars to help, you know, with the Faywin to connect to this realm. So, I mean, that to me is another reason why it just makes more sense for that way. Like, I mean, yes, they could use the branches, but I feel like that is more for the spirits of the dead, and the roots and the bark and the stems are more for the Faywin, because they are more connected into the earth, into this ground, this level, than the spirits of the dead, who are connected more to that way. So, I don't know if I'm making any sense, if that's making sense, or if I'm rambling, but that's just how I perceive it. And there's, like I said, there's so much more, and it's just, I'm barely even touching a glimpse of it, like barely. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, like, because I don't know, at least I've never really seen anybody talk much about the Hallow. I might not just be looking, really. So I hope you guys enjoy this small little journey I plan on having. Alright, blessed be, much love.